Well, pushback tonight in one Brooklyn community over a proposed migrant shelter, but it's not just for the reasons that might automatically come to your mind.
All right, as Fox 5's Arthur Chen shows us, at tonight's packed meeting, Gowanus residents said they're not only concerned about the impact the proposed shelter could have on the neighborhood, but they say it's too close to a toxic superfund site and is unfit for anyone to live there.
This building on the corner of 3rd and Bond Streets in the Gowanus neighborhood is where the city plans to open a shelter with 400 beds for male migrants, a move being fought by lifelong residents like Andrea Raimundi, who's worried for her safety.
There's a lot of problems with these shelters, and on the train there's problems, where people live there's problems. I'm a single person. Living alone, I don't feel safe.
It was standing room only for a community meeting held Monday night where officials presented their plans. A lawsuit's already been filed to block the shelter, and residents lined up to sign a petition. Our news camera was barred from the meeting where tense exchanges took place as City Council member Shahana Hanif, a progressive, let residents know the shelter is coming.
My district, in comparison to other parts of New York City, has fewer shelters, so we all have a responsibility here.
To that end, City Hall tells Fox 5 the shelter is needed as more than 178,000 migrants have now flooded to New York City, and that the existing facilities are at, quote, their breaking point. But many in this neighborhood have seen cases involving migrants and crime and worry about the schools, families with kids, and local businesses here. In addition to the residents here who are just against the migrant shelter from coming to this neighborhood, there are other residents who say they welcome migrants, but that when it comes to the building the city has earmarked for this shelter, that keeping migrants out is for their own good.
This shelter is being sited on an environmental hazard. It's a tiny site, it's barracks living, it's inhumane, and very particularly, the residents will not get the services they need because the provider doesn't have the chops to do it.
An uphill battle anticipated for the migrants and a done deal seemingly forced into the community here in Gowanus, Brooklyn. Arthur Chen, Fox 5 News.